My name is Leif Gregerson, and I'm bringing you these videos as a service so that you can learn more about mental illness, either for yourself or for a family member, and hopefully also for a professional who'd like to understand more about mental illness so they can better treat their clients. I still haven't got too many questions, and so I'm going to go over some questions that we usually deal with in the presentations I give to the public about mental illness. One of them is people are very curious about marijuana and how it can affect their mental health. The fact is, marijuana is just about a legal drug in Canada. They're very close to legalizing it, and the problem is there's a lot of dangers involved with the drug, especially if you take it when you're too young. Cannabis in any form. The trouble is it kind of misfires it kind of makes your neurons misfire in your brain, and it can cause all sorts of different sensations and feelings. Some people, me included, get extreme paranoia if they use it, and so I've chosen not to use it now for over, I think, about 14 years since I've done it. The main problem is that some people will do it, and if they're chronic users, when they're quite young, they have a much increased chance of developing an illness like schizophrenia. So it's actually quite scary to think of some of the things. I'm not going to advocate one way or the other. It's a personal choice, and the question of whether it's legal or not, I know it's legal in some parts of the U.S. While federally it's not legal. Huge debate going on about it. Basically, I'm just going to say that I really suggest that if you're going to get into something like that, a recreational drug of any form, you really should do the research and find out how it can affect you. And it can affect you even greater if you have a family member who uses the drug. A family member if you have a family history of someone who has a mental illness, and then the drug can cause even more problems. Now, just something for people who are struggling right now with mental illness. I wanted to read this poem that I wrote, and I was hoping you could make somebody feel better. So basically, here goes. It's called Grateful Poem, written on a cold winter's night. There, see, a man driving his car, grateful he didn't have to catch a ride home. Beside him at the intersection, a woman on a bike, cold but grateful she didn't have to take the bus. The old lady, though afraid of the other passengers, so grateful the seniors' bus passes are affordable. The grizzled, gray-haired, bearded homeless man, so happy to have been let on free to warm up. What can you be grateful for? A child who takes up your time and energy when you know someone who miscarried? Are you overweight but grateful you never knew starvation? Are you someone walking in the cold on blistered and sore hurting feet complaining? Stop and talk to the man on the corner. He has no legs, but he's grateful for his wheelchair. And so that's about it for today. If anybody's interested in knowing more about me, there's my website, www.edmontonwriter.com, and these are two of the books I wrote about mental illness. This one here is currently undergoing a rewrite and will be available soon in the new format. And this one here is about my teen years living with mental illness. So that about wraps it up.